Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Peaky Blinders Season 4 Episode 3. So let's do a quick recap because I don't have that much time. Basically what happened last episode, we were introduced to Luca Shangretta in episode 1, but last episode we really got to see how not evil, but like how dangerous he actually is and how serious of a threat he is to the Shelby family. So we saw that in the scene with Tommy and Luca at the end. Luca displayed all the bullets for members of his family, and he flicked John's as like this power move kind of thing. And then he said Ada is next, Arthur is next, Polly is next, Michael is next, and then you're last because I want you to witness the death of your entire family. Before I kill you, I want you to know how it feels. So he's not messing around. This is not just gangs anymore, small gangs. This is literally the mafia. This is the New York mafia. So they are not messing around. Obviously, I'm very scared. I'm very nervous. I don't think that the entire family is going to make it out of this situation alive, because it's the type of situation where it's family versus family and people have died on both sides. So both families are clearly very upset and very mad and want revenge for the deaths of their specific family members. So I don't think that there is a way to get out of this safely. The safest possible place that they could be right now is Birmingham, where they have enough reinforcements, and hopefully with the help of newly enlisted Aberama Gold, they will be able to somewhat protect themselves. I also think he's going to be a really interesting character, Aberama Gold. He seems a little shady, but he also seems like he's willing to work with Tommy for the time being, because he wants his son to become this successful boxer. I think he's gonna play nice for now, but I'm keeping him in mind in the fact that he's kind of shady, and that whole conversation that happened in the what was it, Charlie's yard, where Aberama wanted the yard and they were doing a coin toss or whatever, and it ended up getting kind of like volatile a little bit, and then Aberama was like, I'm gonna use this coin to get a flower for your gravestone, Tommy. So yeah, like, he's a problem. It seems like they're building him up to be a problem, but I really don't think, at least this season, I don't think that he's gonna be an issue. At least I hope that he's not, because there's so many other issues that the Shelby family needs to deal with first and foremost that he can't be a problem. So yeah, I guess those are all my thoughts. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Because you're dancing with me? Wow. Oh my god. Okay, we have a lot to talk about. First of all, it feels like the last couple of episodes, the episodes have just felt super depressing, and I know John died in the first episode, so that definitely set the tone for the season. A lot is happening plot-wise, but everything that happens, it just has like this depressing tone to it. With all the conflicts that are going on with every individual character, I don't know, the overall vibe of the show is like very sad. I guess I'll go through all of the characters and we'll discuss what kind of conflicts they're going through. I want to talk about Michael first, because I thought his scene was super interesting when his adoptive mom came in to visit him, and he was kind of really cold towards her, and I didn't really think about how he had an entire life before he really joined the Shelby family. He had this whole life, a family, he had a brother, probably friends in his town, and he literally just up and left, and we didn't have any mention of them, or we didn't see him think about them. So during that scene, my mind was like racing with, does he ever think about them? Does he miss them? Is he sad? He has an entire other life that he just doesn't acknowledge or pay attention to. I guess it was just nice for them to acknowledge the fact that Michael has an entire other life that he has never thought about and totally disregards. I guess I just like the fact that they addressed that. Arthur also, very interesting shot. I really enjoyed when he was killing the two hitmen that came into the factory. When he was killing them, and he was like dunking the guy in, I don't know what that was. They specifically chose to like cut so that it would show his necklace, like it was kind of like here down. So I mean, with Arthur, his entire theme on this show, his entire character arc is the conflict that he goes through with, you know, family man or Peaky Blinder. So at the end of the episode, we see Polly has a conversation with Luca, and Polly says that she genuinely wants Tommy dead. Spare everybody else, but I will help you get Thomas Shelby killed. He might be playing her, Luca might be playing Polly, but I think that Polly was super genuine about wanting Tommy dead. I don't think that she was lying. I don't think it's a setup, because if anything, this show likes to presents something to you and then something totally different happens, a plot twist happens at the end of the season that you're not expecting. And I think that it would be too easy for me to assume that this whole thing was a setup by Polly, because she has genuine motivation to want Tommy dead. I think that we also forget, or at least I also forget, that they're dealing with the mafia. It makes me nervous, the fact that there's so much building up and there's only 3 episodes left for it all to play out. Also, speaking of Tommy, I didn't even talk about him. This episode, he had a very, very interesting conversation with Jessie Eden. It's interesting to me that she, out of all people, was the one to really dig deep into his past, and he knew stuff about her too, but she revealed a lot of information just that he was totally caught off guard by. It was nice to see just a little glimpse of maybe who Tommy was before the war. And they really focused, I thought it was really interesting that they focused on Finn a lot this episode, because there's a clear metaphor between Finn and his naivety and his innocence and Tommy, pre-war, pre-World War I. Tommy was a completely different person before the war, kind of like how Finn is now. In terms of predictions for the next couple of episodes, I'm interested to see Polly and Luca interact again, if they do at all, or what plan that they're gonna discuss, because I don't think that Polly was kidding when she said that she really wanted Tommy dead. So I think that Polly's going to be the one that ends up getting killed, but I could be completely wrong. But I think that Polly's whole talking with Luca is going to end up being the reason why somebody else dies in this family. She probably just fucked up big time there. So yeah, I guess those are all of my thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other Peaky Blinders reactions if you have not already. And I will see you guys for episode 4. Alright, bye guys.